This time of year, and we're here late June, early July, when the phlox are blooming. It's sort of funny to me, so many people haven't seen phlox, and tall garden phlox like this would have been very common during your grandparents' time. They were in every garden, but I think what happened over the years is phlox are very susceptible to a disease called powdery mildew, and so they're sort of a pain. But it shows you one of the great things about genetic breeding now, that they've made garden phlox much more disease resistant. So this is a beautiful pink one here. And so usually you buy them and they're in a small 4x4 pot, and they really don't look like much, and they'll only have maybe 2 or 3 stems in them. And so that's what this was, and it takes maybe 2 or 3 or 4 years, but they get a little bigger and a little bigger each year. And then so that little bitty 4x4 square, not too much longer, you get garden phlox. Now they do only bloom for about probably 2 or 3 weeks, and then I come in and cut the dead flower starts off, and then it's just a nice green plant. But again, I'd tell you to try garden phlox, but the key tip is if you water them, they do need to be watered if it's really dry, but try not to get the leaves wet. By the way, that's a good rule for any plant. Just try to avoid to get the leaves wet. It just makes stronger possibility to get a disease. So if you're going to water very low to the ground so it doesn't get the leaves wet. And again, fertilize them a little bit in the spring, and really they take care of themselves. And so I'd encourage you to try garden phlox. It's grandma's favorite flower. We just don't grow them anymore, but they're available. But you put them in and give them a little time, and you'll get this every June, July.